It came to this: Guam police inside the newsroom of KUAM. In this video without sound provided to PNC News by KUAM, police can be seen at the start of their search, instructing a KUAM cameraman not to do his job by telling him to stop taping inside his place of work. On The Big Show with Travis Kaufman yesterday, KUAM General Manager Joey Calvo called the search a violation of their constitutional rights.
Well, we called our lawyers, and if they have a search warrant, we really can't do anything about it.
Okay, so they were able to execute the search warrant. What areas?
Under our protest, though. I think it's really just a violation of our constitutional rights as a news organization, I think.
The search was authorized by Superior Court Judge Anita Sokola, who yesterday morning signed a search warrant permitting the seizure of any and all documents containing the name John Edwards, the department's public information officer, and any and all documents containing the names of 7 other police officer trainees. GPD legal counsel Jim Mitchell said they were not trying to get any reporter to reveal a source. Their aim, he said, was to recover a stolen document.
GPD's focus was the theft of GPD property, and the search warrant was executed with probable cause that there had been a crime committed, and that was the basis for the search warrant.
Did you recover the document?
Yes, the document, the search warrant was executed, and the document was recovered.
Was it an original document?
I believe it was an original document. I can't tell you 100% sure because I personally haven't seen the document, but the document that was stolen was recovered.
The document in question came from the personnel file of John Edwards, a document that purportedly showed that Edwards had failed his polygraph test to become an officer trainee, and that a note on the document written by Chief Suba instructed that the polygraph exam be sent off island for a secondary analysis. That seems to be contrary to established police procedure, which normally excludes any candidate from consideration if they fail a polygraph. Edwards on The Big Show said he was unaware that he had failed the polygraph exam and described a series of problems he's encountered since joining GPD.
I'm not exactly sure where any of this is coming from. I just know that I've had a series of issues with things going on throughout my attempts to get on the department, and I just, I kept my head up through it and decided that I'm going to follow my passion.
According to the affidavit filed in support of the search warrant, it was Police Chief Paul Suba who filed the theft complaint, alleging that a confidential personnel document had been stolen from GPD and turned over to KUAM. Suba would not comment today on instructions from Mitchell.
Was it necessary to go about it this way? Did it have to be done?
Well, our belief is that as a news media, they were going to assert the shield law, and they still think that we were looking for the source, but that's not what we're doing. We were looking for a stolen document, so we're not trying to interfere or coerce KUAM to reveal the source. Again, I'll just repeat, our focus was on a stolen document.
So right there, I would think Judge Sokola would say, how are you filing a complaint for something that you don't own? It seems preposterous.
Understandably, leaders within the island's media community saw things differently than GPD, and they talked about it this morning on the K57 Patty on the Radio program.
I just feel like this is a dangerous precedent here because obviously someone in the police department was disgruntled.
The freedom of the press was more.
For Bernadette Meno, former journalist and former president of the now inactive Micronesian chapter of the Society for Professional Journalists, this was not a clear-cut case of theft, but a clear violation of constitutional rights.
In this case, I think it's obvious that personal vendettas were involved and personalities, and it's just a really sad day for all of us on Guam who consider this our home, that the rights of every single man, woman on this child have been jeopardized and violated. It's such a breach of our trust.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.